Hello, welcome to my APWH History Preview. Today we're going to talk about the Unit 6, Topic 3, the growth of the global economic. We will start with the resources that the imperialist state looking for. In the wave of new imperialism, imperialist countries plunder not only gold, silver, and treasures from its colonies, but also more on raw material to fuel the industrialization in the mother country. These raw materials include the copper for electric power supply, cotton for textile mill, and rubber for steam engine. Also, the gold and diamonds is also precious luxury the European Empire plundered from Africa. Industrialized country also imported food to acquire more land for factory and urbanization in the home country. Under this plunder of resources, many colonies became exporting economies, which is one country mainly focused on exporting resources to other countries. The colonization of the imperialist state also caused a productivity allocation. During the Industrial Revolution, one of the most important changes that imperialist countries made in their colonies was that they redistributed the work of the colonized people. A normal country needs to have a diversity of occupation. So, for example, some are craftsmen, and some other can be farmers. But when imperialist countries colonize them, all indigenous people need to produce cash crops such as cotton or rubber, or everyone needs to develop mines. This caused many former colonial countries to fall into the economic difficulties immediately after their independence, because they have no other occupation in the normal economic, despite the work they need to do for their mother country. We also need to mention about the dumping. The dumping is a common tactic used by imperialist countries against their colonies. Dumping refers to an industrial country selling a large amount of goods to colonies at a price lower than the profit or even lower than the cost price in order to save the colonial market. When the local handicraft industry in the colonies cannot produce due to the occupied market, the imperialist countries have completed the monopoly and have the pricing power. One example is that after the Opium War, the British dumped a large amount of British textile into China through force and unequal treaties between victorious countries, wiping out China's domestic textile industry and thus controlling the Chinese market. In fact, this monopoly lasted until World War II. After the outbreak of the war, Western countries were unable to take care of China. During the war, the nationalist government tried to revive China's industry, but failed due to the corruption of the government and lack of education among the people. The struggling of other former colonist countries is not many different with China. As the last, we will talk about the effects of the imperialist economic. The imperialist economic tied the colonies to the mother country. Raw materials were shipped to the mother country, while industrial products were shipped to the colonies. However, this only benefits the mother country, but not the colonies, because imperialist countries purchase the resources of the colonies at a price far below their value, while colonies often have to pay excessive prices to purchase manufactured industrial products. Of course, the colonization of the imperialist countries did bring countries closer together. For example, the Commonwealth is an alliance between Britain and its former colonies.